Hello and welcome to another episode of Lowcountry All Stars. I'm Chloe G here with my wonderful co-host Matt Golden. Tonight we are at Beaufort High and they are welcoming south of the Broad rivals, the Bluffton Bobcats. So talking about these two teams a little bit, Matt, what are their histories so far this season?
Yeah, so the first thing is we'll talk about the home team, Beaufort. They've won one game. We actually were out there the other week when they beat Battery Creek for that first win. Had a tough start, just early in the season, played some outer region opponents, but really looked sharp then. So, Beaufort will definitely be trying to keep that going. They didn't play last week, obviously. A lot of schedules got messed up with, the hurricane and everything else. So, be interested to see kind of how that looks for both these teams. Bluffton comes in at 3-2. Really good start so far from the Bobcats. They're always going to be fired up. Anytime you get these cross-river teams together, it's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, like you said, huge rivalry. There's not a whole lot of fans out here quite yet. It's a little dreary, a little rainy. We'll see if we can pull in some more fans. But stick around here with us as we're going to be giving you the full highlights of the entire game. So thank you for tuning in. After the first quarter, things are knotted up at 7. The Beaufort Eagles were able to drive down the field and strike first after they traded off a pair of punts. But Bluffton, they had an answer. They marched right down the field. Quarterback Aiden McCarthy laid an absolute dime right in the back corner of the end zone. It's been a great game so far, so stay tuned and we'll give you some halftime highlights in just a moment. It is halftime here at Beaufort, and it is a close one here today, 14-13. The only reason that the Eagles are down is because they missed that kick. What we saw is Bluffton, they didn't get things started with their first attempt on offense, but the Beaufort Eagles, they burned up a lot of time, nearly 8 minutes in the second quarter, driving it all the way down before laying it in for the perfect touchdown. But like we saw back in the first quarter, the Bluffton Bobcats had an answer, and they scored with 21 seconds to go in the second quarter. So Matt gave them a little bit of play-by-play. What are your key takeaways so far from this?
Yeah, one of the crazy things is that Beaufort really has controlled the time of possession in this game, but Bluffton's been able to strike quick. This game really probably could be a two-score game. The Beaufort center was a lot of the snaps were off. We obviously saw a bad snap from the long snapper in that missed PAT. Right before halftime, with about 3 or so minutes left, Beaufort's driving. They're getting down toward the red zone. A bad snap to Samari Bonds goes over his head. He fumbles it. Bluffton takes the ball and marches right down, gets that touchdown in the end zone, and now they have the lead. Just a crazy quick turnaround from there. And I'll be interested to see. We had some rain before the game. I'll be interested to see if that wet ball continues to be an issue. It seems that I've seen a few errant kind of snaps from the Bluffton side, but it really seems to be an issue for Beaufort. And that was a 14-point swing we saw there.
Yeah, you are right about that one. The snaps definitely have been a game changer so far for the Eagles. That'll be all for our halftime report, so stick around and we'll see which one of these teams is able to come on top. So thanks for tuning in. All right, we are here with Coach Hayden Gregory. How are you feeling after that big win?
Absolutely elated. Words can't describe. Beaufort's such a great football program, and it's been so hard to get over the hump and compete against them the last few years. To be able to do it tonight, I'm just so proud of these kids.
And you guys were pretty much trading touchdowns all game long. It was really the kickoff that they ran all the way back that changed things. How did that change kind of the energy over there? Man,
that was a huge play by that kid. And we've had a couple kickoff returns that we could have returned all year. But as soon as I saw the ball hit his hands, I knew that he had a chance to go score. Great play by Lucas Gates. He's a friggin' awesome football player. I'm glad to have him on our team.
And your defense really dug in deep there at the end and held things down. How does that feel?
Well, their quarterback was a phenomenal player. He is a phenomenal player. I've had a really hard time defending him for the last 3 years. So it was tough tonight. It was a big challenge, and our kids knew that. But they did a great job just staying with it all game. Even if they scored, they got right back on the field, and they kept competing all game long. So I'm really, really proud of our defense for how they competed tonight.
All right, Coach. Anything else you'd like to say?
Go Bobcats.
Woo, all righty. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you.